Alright guys, so here's a quick tutorial for you. This is how to roll your Fender for, I don't know, $4 or $5. Or for free if you already have one of these tools. But anyways, this is a 98 Civic EX. I slapped on these bigger tires and wheels because I just had them lying around. And as soon as I drove off, the rears were rubbing like crazy. And that would drive anybody insane. Anyways, it's an older car. As you can see, it's not really in the best shape, but it's not in the worst shape. Got some SI parts on it. You know, I had to do some random painting on it because there was some rust showing everywhere. But anyways, I really like these wheels. I wanted to use them. I've had them since forever. I don't even know when, but they've been with me for a while. I got these powder coated. They're very nice. And I had a situation here where I couldn't even fit my finger in here. I couldn't even fit 2 credit cards. I could probably fit 1 credit card, but not 2. Anyways, it was rubbing up here. But anyways, so to cut to the chase, my quick method of fix, since I didn't have anything here, was to look at some tools. But I found that you know, metal and wood would be safer. If it breaks, not a big deal. So I was going to use this and then gradually go bigger. And I was even going to use like maybe a socket extension, because it was, you know, a little bit slimmer to begin with. But I found out that it was actually slipping because it's raining and it's wet out here. So on a dry day it might have been better to use that, but this is what I had to work with. I was going to use this, and I was going to use this one just to go up in size and roll the fenders underneath by dropping the weight of the car onto the rubber hammers, or the hammers, sorry, and then just kind of wiggle the underneath of this to shape it. But these are too small. Everything actually was too small. By the time I dropped the car's weight onto the tool that I'm using, it actually wasn't strong enough. The car's weight is too light to actually bend the metal. So what I ended up doing was going into the bigger size. And so this guy right here, as you can see, I've already done the other side. But what I would do is I would just drop it right here, and then I'd drop it right here, sorry. Drop it right here. But the neat thing about this handle is, you know, those expensive fender rollers, is that it works very similar to the concept that you would roll, you know, the urethane wheel, and you would be able to bend this back little by little with, you know, just adding a little bit of pressure to the torque of the adjustment knob or whatever. Anyways, this I would just drop it on there, and the cool thing is there's a size difference. So when I get to this point right here, it's really thinner, but as I work my way closer to the handle, it actually gets wider, and I'm able to get more torque to it. So in a sense, it has its own adjustment. So obviously I'm wrecking this thing, but you know, for $4 or $5 at Ace Hardware, I can get another one. But it's proven to work really good. It's not damaging or cracking the paint. It's actually pulling this out just a little bit because I can do this with it. Anyways, I'll see if I can show you how this works. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop my thing a little bit, if I can do this without falling off. Let's see. So, and that's actually all the way down. So I've already done this side some. So, but anyways, the great thing about this is you have a handle here. Put one hand here, one hand on this side, and just start twisting it, you know? And as you twist it, you'll actually be able to move the metal little by little. And then you can do this too to kind of force the magic. And then afterwards, I'm gonna spray under there to coat whatever paint I did crack. But I mean, it's underneath the car, it's a 97. There's really nothing here that's gonna bother me. It's not a new car. But other than that, this has been a great solution for me. It's hard to do with one hand, obviously I'm holding the other one, but I would just do this over and over until I got to a smooth you know, like smooth feel underneath, and you'll be able to see underneath how you're, you know, doing. On the other side I did better, because this was a trial and error side. Unfortunately, I did a little bit of that tool, and that tool actually is a bad idea because it has rough teeth on it that mar it. And I'm gonna wash my hands for a second. But this doesn't injure anything. So the other side actually looks a lot better than this side. But I'm about to smooth this out right now. Underneath, you can't see from here, which is good news. That means I'm not actually causing any severe damage on the outside of the car, but underneath it's perfect. So anyways, just a quick solution for you guys. Go ahead and give it a try if you're like really cheap like me and don't want to buy $45 or $60 whatever it's called Fender roller, which you'll only use like one time. You know, doesn't make sense to me. This right here, I have it. If I want, I can tape this to repair it and I can use it still. So $5 fix for you guys. If you want to try this out, it's up to you. If you have an older car, if you have a nice show car, don't recommend it. 100% don't recommend it. Get a professional to do it. But for people with just beater cars, just, you know, trying to not hear that grinding and squeaking sound, this is your solution. So good luck and have fun with it, and I guess I'll see you on the next project.